Welcome back to CoinAge era. Today's spotlight shines on the 2006 UK £1 gold proof, a rare masterpiece from Britain's legendary Bridges series. The 2006 United Kingdom £1 coin featuring the Egyptian arch bridge is far more than an ordinary piece of currency. It is a symbolic artifact that reflects Britain's industrial strength, engineering heritage, and national unity. Issued by the Royal Mint, this coin belongs to a celebrated era in British numismatics when circulating coins were deliberately designed to tell stories rather than simply display coats of arms. During the early 2000s, the UK government and the Royal Mint recognized that coins were not merely tools of trade, but powerful historical messengers that passed through millions of hands every day. As a result, the £1 coin became a moving museum, showcasing iconic landmarks that represented the identity, resilience, and technical achievements of each constituent nation of the United Kingdom. The 2006 Egyptian arch bridge design was chosen to represent Northern Ireland, giving the region international visibility through everyday money used across the UK and beyond. The 2006 Egyptian arch bridge coin is part of the famous Bridges series, one of the most admired circulating commemorative series in modern British coinage. This series was carefully planned to celebrate the unity of the United Kingdom by highlighting one remarkable bridge from each of its four nations. Bridges were selected because they symbolized connection, strength, progress, and unity values deeply embedded in British history. Before this series, many UK coins relied heavily on heraldic symbols, shields, or floral emblems. However, the Bridges series marked a shift toward engineering landmarks, showing how Britain was shaped not only by kings and wars but also by innovation, railways, and industrial expansion. The series included the Forth Bridge for Scotland, the Menai Suspension Bridge for Wales, the Egyptian Arch Bridge for Northern Ireland, and later the Millennium Bridge for England, making the 2006 issue a critical link within this historic narrative. Northern Ireland has often been underrepresented in mainstream British iconography, making the 2006 £1 Egyptian Arch Bridge coin especially meaningful. By selecting this bridge, the Royal Mint acknowledged Northern Ireland's significant role in the development of the United Kingdom's transportation and industrial infrastructure. This coin quietly carries a message of inclusion and recognition, emphasizing that Northern Ireland's contributions to engineering and railway history are just as vital as those of England, Scotland, or Wales. For collectors and historians alike, the coin stands as a reminder that currency can also serve as a political and cultural statement affirming unity while respecting regional identity. The bridge depicted on the coin is officially known as McNeil's Egyptian Arch, located in Newry, County Armagh, Northern Ireland. It was completed in 1851 during the golden age of railway expansion. Designed by renowned Irish engineer Sir John McNeill, the bridge carries the Dublin-Belfast railway line and played a crucial role in linking major cities and boosting trade, communication, and mobility. The unusual name Egyptian Arch comes from its distinctive curved shape, which resembles the ancient Egyptian Nenis headdress worn by pharaohs. This unique architectural feature made the bridge visually striking and culturally intriguing, eventually earning it recognition as a landmark worthy of immortalization on a national coin. To fully understand the importance of the Egyptian Arch Bridge, one must view it within the broader context of the Industrial Revolution. During the mid-19th century, railways transformed Britain into the world's leading industrial power. Bridges like the Egyptian Arch were not merely functional. They were symbols of human ingenuity, precision engineering, and economic ambition. The construction of such infrastructure demanded advanced mathematical planning, skilled labor, and innovative materials. By placing this bridge on the £1 coin, the Royal Mint paid tribute to the countless engineers, workers, and visionaries who helped shape modern Britain through iron, stone, and steam. The reverse design of the 2006 £1 coin was created by Edwina Ellis, a talented British designer known for blending technical accuracy with artistic balance. Her design presents the Egyptian arch bridge in a clean yet powerful composition, framed by decorative elements inspired by railway station canopy tags. The bridge is not overly stylized. Instead, it is depicted with respect for its real architectural form, emphasizing its strong arch and solid structure. This careful balance between realism and symbolism makes the coin visually appealing while maintaining historical authenticity. The inscription £1 anchors the design, reminding users that this artwork exists within everyday commerce. The obverse of the coin features the fourth crown portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait was widely praised for its realism and dignity, showing the Queen with mature authority and grace. The inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2006 reflects centuries-old Latin tradition, reinforcing the continuity of monarchy alongside modern engineering imagery. This contrast between ancient royal tradition and industrial progress perfectly encapsulates the essence of Britain, where history and innovation coexist. The standard circulating version of the 2006 Egyptian arch bridge coin was struck in nickel brass, giving it a distinctive golden color that many people mistakenly refer to as gold. Although not made of real gold, the alloy was chosen for durability and recognizability. With a diameter of 22.5 millimeters and a weight of 9.5 grams, the coin was designed for daily use in shops, transport systems, and vending machines. Over 38 million coins were minted, ensuring widespread circulation across the UK. Millions of people handled this coin without realizing the depth of history it carried in their pockets. Beyond circulation coins, the Royal Mint also produced collector versions of the 2006 Egyptian arch bridge £1 coin. These included brilliant uncirculated, silver-proof, silver Peatford, and even gold-proof editions. These versions were never meant for daily spending. Instead, they were created for serious collectors who value craftsmanship, rarity, and historical preservation. The gold-proof versions in particular are extremely limited and highly sought after, representing the highest tier of this coin's legacy. These editions elevate the coin from everyday money to a true numismatic treasure. In 2017, the round £1 coin, including the 2006 Egyptian arch bridge issue, was officially demonetized and replaced by the new 12-sided bimetallic £1 coin due to widespread counterfeiting concerns. While this ended its role as legal tender, it significantly increased its historical importance. Once demonetized, the coin transitioned fully into the realm of collectibles and historical artifacts. Today, it stands as a symbol of a bygone era of British currency, an era when coins were round, golden-colored, and rich in storytelling. Today, the 2006 Egyptian arch bridge £1 coin holds a respected place among collectors, historians, and content creators. It represents not just Northern Ireland, but the spirit of industrial progress that helped shape the modern United Kingdom. For YouTube channels like CoinAge, this coin offers endless storytelling potential, linking architecture, railways, monarchy, and national identity into a single powerful narrative. Its design reminds us that even small objects, like coins, can preserve grand stories of human achievement. The United Kingdom £1 2006 Egyptian arch bridge coin is truly a bridge between past and present. It connects 19th century railway ambition with 21st century numismatic artistry. Though it no longer circulates as money, it continues to circulate as history through collections, videos, and stories shared worldwide. This coin proves that currency is not just about value. It is about memory, identity, and legacy. The 2006 United Kingdom £1 Egyptian arch bridge coin can be understood as a silent historical witness, an object that quietly observed the transformation of British society, currency, and identity over the span of its circulation life and beyond. When this coin entered public use in 2006, Britain was already moving deeper into the digital age, yet millions of people still relied on physical coins for daily transactions. This meant that the Egyptian arch bridge design traveled endlessly from busy railway stations and local markets to cafes, schools, and households, carrying with it an image rooted in the 19th century. In this way, the coin created an invisible dialogue between past and present, reminding users, often unconsciously, that modern convenience rests upon foundations built by earlier generations of engineers and laborers. Every scratch, every worn edge on a circulated example tells a story of movement, exchange, and time, making each surviving coin a unique historical artifact rather than a mass-produced object. Beyond its physical journey, the coin also witnessed a period of social and political change within the United Kingdom. Northern Ireland, whose identity the Egyptian arch bridge represents, has a complex history marked by division, reconciliation, and resilience. By featuring a Northern Irish landmark on a widely used British coin, the Royal Mint subtly reinforced a message of inclusion and shared heritage at a time when unity was both politically sensitive and culturally significant. Unlike overt political symbols, the bridge communicated stability and continuity qualities associated with strong infrastructure and long-lasting engineering. The arch itself, constructed in 1851, had already survived wars, economic shifts, and technological revolutions, and now its image survived again in miniature form on a coin, symbolizing endurance through change. As years passed, the Egyptian arch bridge £1 coin also became a witness to the end of an era in British coinage. The decision to demonetize the round £1 coin in 2017 marked a turning point, driven by modern security concerns and technological advancement. When the coin ceased to be legal tender, it crossed a symbolic boundary from living currency to historical memory. Yet this transition did not diminish its importance. Instead, it elevated it. Collectors began to preserve it, historians referenced it, and content creators analyzed it, ensuring that its story would continue long after its spending power ended. In this sense, the coin mirrors the bridge it depicts. Both were once purely functional structures, and both later became celebrated landmarks representing heritage and identity. Ultimately, the 2006 Egyptian arch bridge coin stands as proof that everyday objects can become vessels of deep historical meaning. It demonstrates how a simple £1 coin can encapsulate engineering brilliance, regional representation, national unity, and the passage of time within a space no larger than the palm of a hand. For modern audiences and future generations, this coin offers more than monetary history, it offers perspective, showing how the past quietly supports the present, just as the Egyptian arch bridge continues to support railway lines long after its builders are gone. The 2006 United Kingdom £1 Egyptian arch bridge coin carries a level of symbolism that goes far beyond its modest face value, revealing how everyday money can quietly shape national identity and collective memory. Coins are among the few objects that pass through every level of society without distinction, handled by children and elders, workers and leaders, locals and visitors alike. By placing the Egyptian arch bridge on a circulating coin, the Royal Mint transformed a piece of Northern Irish railway infrastructure into a shared national symbol, one that millions of people encountered without even realizing its deeper meaning. This silent exposure allowed the bridge to become part of the UK's visual language, reinforcing the idea that unity does not require sameness, but rather the respectful recognition of regional uniqueness within a larger, national framework. At a deeper level, the choice of a bridge itself is profoundly symbolic. Bridges are structures built not to dominate landscapes, but to connect them. They overcome natural barriers, link communities, and enable movement and exchange. In the context of Northern Ireland's historical complexities, the image of a strong, enduring bridge takes on additional meaning. It suggests reconciliation, stability, and continuity qualities that cannot be imposed suddenly, but must be carefully engineered over time, much like the construction of the Egyptian arch bridge in the 19th century. The arch's curved form, inspired by ancient Egyptian imagery, subtly links ancient civilization with modern industrial progress, reminding viewers that human innovation is a continuous story, stretching across millennia. The coin also demonstrates how monetary design can function as a form of historical education. Unlike textbooks or museums, coins do not demand attention. They offer knowledge passively. A curious observer might one day ask why a British coin features a structure with an Egyptian name, leading them to discover the bridge's true origin, its railway significance, and its Northern Irish roots. In this way, the 2006 £1 coin acts as a gateway to deeper learning, encouraging questions about engineering, geography, and history. This educational role is subtle but powerful, making the coin a tool of cultural transmission as well as economic exchange. The 2006 United Kingdom £1 Egyptian arch bridge coin may have originated as a domestic circulating coin, but over time it has grown into an object of international numismatic interest, attracting collectors far beyond the borders of the United Kingdom. This global appeal exists because the coin sits at the intersection of multiple collecting themes: modern, British coinage, commemorative bridge designs, railway history, and regional representation within a multinational state. For collectors in Europe, North America, Asia, and the Middle East, the coin offers a compact yet powerful story of 19th century engineering, preserved within a 21st century monetary form. Its imagery is neither abstract nor purely decorative. Instead, it depicts a real, historically significant structure, which increases its appeal among collectors who value authenticity and narrative depth. International collectors are particularly drawn to the Bridges series as a complete set, and the Egyptian arch bridge issue plays a crucial role in that sequence. Without the 2006 coin, the series feels incomplete, as Northern Ireland's contribution would be missing from the symbolic unity of the the United Kingdom. This makes the coin essential for set builders, which in turn supports steady long-term demand in the collector market. While the circulating version was minted in large numbers, demand does not rely solely on rarity. It is driven by historical significance, thematic importance, and visual distinctiveness. Many collectors actively seek well-preserved examples, especially those with sharp details and minimal wear, recognizing that condition will increasingly matter as time continues to pass. Beyond standard circulation pieces, the proof, silver, peatfort, and gold versions of the Egyptian arch bridge coin have elevated its reputation within serious numismatic circles. These editions are frequently traded internationally through auctions, coin fairs, and online platforms, often accompanied by original Royal Mint packaging and certificates of authenticity. Gold-proof versions in particular attract high-end collectors who focus on limited mintage, precious metal content, and historical design. For such collectors, the coin represents not only a financial investment but also a tangible connection to Britain's industrial heritage and Northern Ireland's engineering legacy. Over time, these premium versions have shown resilience in value, reflecting consistent interest rather than speculative hype. The demonetization of the round £1 coin in 2017 also played a significant role in reshaping international perception of the 2006 Egyptian arch bridge issue. Once removed from active circulation, the coin gained a sense of finality. It could no longer return to everyday use, freezing it in a specific historical moment. This transition from currency to collectible increased its attractiveness to global collectors who often prefer coins that represent closed chapters in monetary history. As digital payments expand worldwide and physical cash gradually declines, coins like this one gain added importance as symbols of a fading era, making them culturally valuable even when their metal content remains modest. In the long term, the Egyptian Archbridge £1 coin is likely to be remembered not for extreme rarity, but for enduring relevance. Its strength lies in storytelling connecting railway expansion, national identity, and artistic design within a single object. For future collectors and historians, the coin will serve as evidence of how early 21st century Britain chose to represent itself through money by honoring infrastructure, celebrating regional diversity, and preserving history in everyday form. This combination ensures that the coin's numismatic value will continue to grow in meaning, if not always dramatically in price, securing its place in collections around the world. The story of the 2006 United Kingdom